Numbers are everywhere we look. We see them on our clocks. We use them when we buy things. They help us count our toys. Life uses numbers all the time. Imagine a world without any numbers. It would be very, very confusing. Numbers bring order to our lives. Think about your own morning. The alarm clock shows numbers. The calendar has numbers for dates. Your breakfast cereal box shows numbers. These numbers tell us important things. They help us understand our day. Numbers are like secret helpful codes. They unlock information just for us. Some numbers seem extra special. They pop up more often than others, or they just feel more important. The number 12 is one such number. It has a long and interesting story. We find it deep in history. We find it in nature and science too. Let's uncover its many secrets together now. Long ago, people first started using numbers. Ancient civilizations really needed numbers. They used them for building big temples. They used them for planting their crops. The Sumerians lived in a land called Mesopotamia. This was more than 4,000 years ago. They liked the number 12 very much. They also found the number 60 useful. The Sumerians sometimes used a base 12 system. This is called a duodecimal system. We mostly use a base 10 system today. That means we usually count in tens. Counting in 12s was useful for them. It helped with their measurements and trade. Their clever choice influenced many cultures. These cultures came long after them. The ancient Egyptians also found 12 useful. They divided their day into different parts. There were 12 hours of bright daylight, and there were 12 hours of darkness. This division helped them organize their time. We still see this idea in our clocks. Their year also had 12 important months. This helped track seasons for farming. Have you ever bought a dozen eggs? A dozen simply means 12 things. This is a very old way to count. Bakers often sell a dozen donuts. Florists might sell a dozen pretty roses. Using dozens is very common indeed. It has been common for many centuries. Why do we like grouping things in 12? The number 12 is easy to divide. This is a very big reason for its popularity. You can divide 12 by 1, 2, 3. You can also divide it by 4 and 6. This makes it a very flexible number. Imagine you have a dozen tasty cookies. You can easily share them with friends. You can give half, 6, or a third, 4. This divisibility was great for traders. In old markets, calculations were done by hand, or people did sums in their heads. Dividing by 10 gives only 2 whole numbers. Those are 2 and 5 when dividing 10. 12 offers many more sharing options. This made buying and selling much smoother. It helped avoid tricky fractions in daily trade. The dozen became a standard counting unit. Time is a very big part of our lives. We measure it very carefully each day. The number 12 plays a key role here. Think about a common calendar on the wall. How many months are there in a year? There are 12 months from January to December. This system of 12 months is very old. It helps us plan our activities. Ancient civilizations often noticed the moon. The moon has regular cycles or phases. It takes about 1 month for one cycle. In a whole year, there are about 12. 12 of these silvery moon cycles occur. So, dividing the year into 12 months made sense. It connected their calendar to the sky. This was important for farming and festivals. Now think about a traditional clock. Most clocks have numbers up to 12. The hour hand goes around twice a day. Once for the morning and early afternoon. Once for the late afternoon and evening hours. So we have 12 hours before noon, and we have 12 hours after noon. This makes a 24-hour day split in two. This 12-hour system comes from ancient Egypt. Section 5. Gazing upwards. The celestial dance of 12. People have always looked up at the stars. The dark night sky is full of wonder. Ancient astronomers saw patterns in the stars. They grouped stars into shapes called constellations. Many cultures identified 12 special constellations. These are famously known as the zodiac signs. You might even know your own star sign. Perhaps it is Leo or Taurus or another. The zodiac constellations lie along a special path. This path is where the sun appears to travel. It journeys across the sky through the year. The moon and planets also move along this path. The ancient Babylonians were keen sky watchers. They carefully divided this path into 12 equal parts. Each part had its own important zodiac sign. Each sign was linked to a time of year. These 12 signs became very important. They were used for making calendars in old times. They were also used for astrology. Astrology is the belief that stars affect our lives. Many people still follow their horoscopes today. These horoscopes are based on the 12 zodiac signs. Each zodiac sign rules for about a month. It is linked to a specific part of the year. So the number 12 connects us to the cosmos. Section 6. Nature's count 12 in the world around us. Does the number 12 appear in nature itself? Sometimes it does, in quite surprising ways. Nature often uses numbers for its patterns. Think about your own body, for example. Humans normally have 12 pairs of ribs. These 24 ribs protect our important organs. Organs like our heart and our lungs. This is a fundamental part of our anatomy. Some plants can show patterns involving 12, or they might show numbers related to 12. For example, the way leaves are arranged on a stem, or the number of petals on some flowers. Finding exact 12s can sometimes be tricky, but nature loves efficient packing and structures. Divisible numbers often help create these patterns. They allow for strong and stable forms. Consider the structure of some tiny crystals. While not always 12, specific geometric forms appear. Some complex molecules might have special symmetries. Symmetries related to 12 can sometimes be found. However, clear, simple examples of 12 in nature. These are less common than in human systems. We often impose the number 12 onto nature because it is so useful to us. But our perception of 12 in nature is strong. Section 7. The perfect package. 12's mathematical harmony. Mathematicians love numbers with special properties. The number 12 is definitely one of these. It is what we call a highly composite number. This sounds complicated, but it is not really. It just means 12 has many divisors. It has more divisors than any smaller whole number. This unique feature makes it very special. It is a very accommodating number. Let's list the divisors of the number 12. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12 itself. That is a grand total of 6 divisors. Compare this to the number 10, our common base. 10 has only 4 divisors, 1, 2, 5, and 10. This abundance of divisors is extremely useful. It is why 12 is so good for dividing things into equal shares or equal groups. This amazing property makes 12 mathematically elegant. It is very easy to work with in many situations. Think about sharing items or grouping objects. 12 items can be split into equal groups. You can make groups of 2 or 3 or groups of 4 or even 6. This is not true for many other numbers, like 11, which is a prime number. So 12 is a very friendly number in mathematics. Section 812 today, from juries to juice boxes. The number 12 is still with us today. It appears in many parts of modern life. Think about the legal system in some countries. In many places, a jury has 12 people. These 12 people listen to evidence in court. Then they decide on very important cases. This tradition of 12 jurors is very old. It goes back hundreds and hundreds of years. Look around your home or a local shop. You might find things grouped in 12s. Egg cartons often hold exactly 12 eggs. Cases of drinks might have 12 bottles or cans. New pencils are often sold in boxes of 12. This is the lasting legacy of the dozen. It is still very convenient for packaging and for selling items in useful quantities. In sports, the number 12 can be special. Some teams talk about their 12th man. This refers to the loyal fans of the team. The fans support the team like an extra player. In American football, a team has 11 players. So the idea of the 12th man is symbolic. It shows the great importance of team supporters. Their cheers can make a real difference. 12 also appears in the world of music. As we wrap up our purple journey, we pause to reflect on how the number 12 has woven itself into the fabric of our lives. From ancient civilizations to modern societies, 12 has been a constant companion, subtly guiding us in ways we often overlook. In different cultures, 12 has been revered, celebrated, and utilized. The 12 Olympian gods in Greek mythology, the 12 imams in Shia Islam, and the 12 tribes of Israel all highlight its spiritual significance. In our daily routines, 12 plays a crucial role. It structures our time, dividing our day into 2 sets of 12 hours. It organizes our year, with 12 months marking the passage of time. Even in the mundane, like a dozen eggs or a 12-pack of soda, 12 brings a sense of order and completeness. The magic of 12 lies in its versatility and its ability to connect the past with the present. It has influenced our religious beliefs, our scientific understanding, and our everyday lives. As we continue to move forward, the number 12 will undoubtedly remain a steadfast guide, its enduring magic a testament to its remarkable significance. So, the next time you encounter the number 12, take a moment to appreciate its profound impact. It's more than just a number. It's a symbol of harmony, balance, and the intricate patterns that shape our world. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary journey through the magic of 12. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the world around you.